by David F. Marx. Canada is the largest country in North America. It is also the second largest country in the world. Canada is made up of 13 parts called provinces and territories. The names of these provinces and territories are on this map. If you live in Canada, you need to get used to cold weather. The land reaches north beyond the cold Arctic Circle. Some parts of Canada are too cold and icy for people to live. But not all of Canada is so cold. Most of Canada's 28 million people live in its big southern cities. Canada's capital city is Ottawa in the province of Ontario. People who live in Canada are called Canadians. Many native people live in Canada. One group is the Inuit. Most of the people in the Nunavut territory are Inuit. North American Indians and Inuit were the only people living in Canada before the 1600s. Then people from other places began coming to Canada. Most were from the country of France. Many French people came to trade for the furry skins of animals like beavers. The skins were used to make hats and clothing. A lot of beavers lived along Canada's many streams and rivers. French people kept moving to Canada over the years. In Quebec today, French is spoken just as much as English, but in most of Canada, English is spoken. Canadians work in many different kinds of jobs. In cities and suburbs, they work in places like offices, stores, and factories. Along the coast, some Canadians catch fish for a living. On the plains, people farm the land. In other parts of Canada, people dig in the ground to mine for oil or coal. Cutting down trees for wood, and paper is another important business. Canada has so many maple trees that the leaf of the maple tree is on the country's flag. The maple leaf, the maple tree, and the beaver are Canada's symbols. The land and weather in Canada is very different from place to place. And Canadians live and work in many different ways. The end.